find that you've arrived in Frightenstein. Perhaps the Count will find a way to make his monster work today. For if he solves this monster mania, he can return to Transylvania. So welcome where the sun won't shine, to the castle of Count Frightenstein.
All right, you little devils. You win. You finally got me down. No, don't try to make up to account now. Is that your new bag, Igor? I bet it's yours.
Sorry, Master.
Do not laugh. You are late. Explain yourself.
I'm sorry, Master, but I had to run down to the village to do some errands.
I see. All right, get rid of that bag.
Yes, Master.
For now, it is time to raise the flag.
Yes, Master.
And to sing our national anthem.
Yes, Master.
Count it off yourself.
Right, Master. 9, 4, 9, 2, 1.
Brilliant.
Gory, gory, Transylvania. The werewolves and bats will always blame ya. The murky bird will likely claim ya as you go stumbling through.
I pledge by the sign of a three-toed sloth that I will do my best to do my duty, to always obey the laws of the werewolf pack, and to never rest until Brucey lives once more and takes his rightful place in the annals of distinguished monsters. And I can once again return to that most glorious of homelands.
Gory, gory, Transylvania. As we go stumbling.
When a count conducts, you sing. Through. Of course it was beautiful. Everything I do is beautiful. I am beautiful. All right, Igor. Now explain yourself.
Well, Master, I was going down to the grocery store and doing some errands.
That's very good, Igor. It's nice to see that finally you are becoming a responsible person.
Oh, but Master, I've always been a responsible person. Like you tell me, Master, anytime, anything happens in the castle, I'm always responsible.
You're very strange, Igor.
Dr. Petvet's animals behave well, as a rule. That is, except for the baboon, who tries to play the fool. There's nothing in this universe he won't do for a laugh, from standing on his hairy head to riding the giraffe. But Petvet had enough of him and took him into town and sold him to a circus man, and he became a clown. The circus man said, "Listen here, you think you're very funny. Well, that may be, but let us see if you can make me money."
Always brings unusual things. And I can...
Igor.
Dr. Petvet, I'm going to peep and see what you brought.
You don't have to peep.
Oh, look at the size of this fella.
You just say hello to Hiram here.
Hiram.
That's right. Saddle him up and I'll ride off.
He's big
Just
fella.
kidding. Yes, this is a Saint Bernard. You want to know something? In terms of weight, these are the largest breed of dog known. You know that?
How much do they weigh?
Well, they can get right up to 200 pounds. Imagine that.
Wow.
And you want to know something? These dogs and the monks that raised them have saved over 2,500 lives. Now, isn't that marvelous?
That's really fantastic.
Well, I think that's just such a wonderful thing to do. Now, practically no training necessary. You know what? They have the instinctive ability to find their way through mountain passes. Now, you see the massive head there with the furrow along there, right along the short muzzle to the top of the skull.
Yes.
The eyes are deep set, and look at his sad expression.
But he's not sad.
No, he's happy to be here, I'm sure.
Yes, of course.
Now, see the ears? They're set high, and they drop close to the head. He has a deep chest there. Ooh.
Yes.
And his back is arched there. And look at the legs, straight, powerful, very powerful legs. Now, the tail is long and broad, but he won't get up, and I can't lift him.
Oh, stand up. Come on, Hiram. Don't be... Oh.
No, well, you'll have to take my word for it.
I
That
believe
is
you.
a big, long, heavy tail. Now, you can see the head is blunt at the top here. Isn't that wonderful?
Yes.
It's very dense fur, too, because they work in
Yes.
the mountains and all that. A longer hair on the tail, which we can't see because I can't lift them.
I think I'll take you for a walk. Come, Hiram, come.
Well, now
Okay,
I can
don't
see.
go
Look at
nowhere.
that.
I fooled him.
Look at that.
But he's
Look at
not...
that
Oh.
big, bushy tail. Hey?
Wish I had him for me. Oh, yeah, I could have such fun with his
Well,
dog. Oh.
all right then, Igor. Why don't you ask the sloth? Because I want Hiram to be yours.
For me?
Yep.
Will you hold him?
I'll hold him gladly.
Oh, yeah, I
yes.
hope the sloth says yes.
He better not say no to this big fella. Beautiful doggy.
Listen here, Mr. Sloth, I got a fella as big as you here. And I want him to stay.
Well, I'm sorry about that, Igor, but maybe next time. And remember, pets are friends, right?
Goodbye, pets are friends. Goodbye.
Okay, let's go, Hiram.
Bye.
Say goodbye to Igor.
Dr. Petvet is something else. What? I don't know.
Back in a moment, right after this important gronk.
Do you ever buy Christmas seals?
Never.
Why?
Well, I wouldn't know what to feed them.
The Oracle says when he makes predictions, they come true. And if they're awful forecasts, well, there's nothing he can do. But sometimes he predicts his subject's going to get a letter, or that his health will fail and then suddenly get better. He says I look in some folks' hands and see almost next to nothing. And when their future is that banal, I have to make up something. I know it's pretty trivial information that I'm giving, but after all, an oracle has got to make a living.
What's happening? Huh? I am the Oracle, kids, master of magic and witchcraft. And watch as I dazzle you with my powers, with a demonstration guaranteed to make you gasp. I shall make this crystal ball disappear. Abracadabra, hatchadalda. Have I ever lied to you before? Well, now we will look at our sign for today. Now, oh whirling mist that the gods have kissed, which sign, whose life will fortune twist? Well, come on, what's the matter with you? Get working, get working. Come in, what's it gonna be? Oh, wait, no. Oh, very good, very good. Now, I'm all hooked up. Our sign for today, yes, is Aquarius. Now, that's all the kids that were born between January 20th and February the 18th. They are indeed an Aquarius, the 11th of the 12 astrological houses. An Aquarius is a water sign. In fact, the sign for Aquarius is water bearer. Now, Aquarius serves the other signs in fields of counseling and enlightenment. Now, we will look into no crystal ball at all. That's all right. We have a spare. Excuse me, Voodoo. Thank you very much. Now get ready. All right. Oh, crystal ball, mystic ball, tell me now. tell me. Oh. Yes, yes. You seek the attention of a special someone. Yes, I know that. Yes. You must begin by drawing that someone's attention to yourself. Well, now, there are many ways we can do that, isn't there? I mean, we can run and jump and skip, and we can get the attention of the other kids that way, can't we? Yes, that's good.
Beloved of the silver horse of gratitude is he who counts his blessings in the coin of the realm.
Fine. Keep up the good work, girls.
Hi, Kitty.
Oh, hi, Griselda.
What's happened?
Well, we got some letters for you.
Okay, lay 'em on me.
You're ready to go with the first one. That's fine there. Here we go. Let's see here.
Swing.
It says, Dear Griselda, my
Say that
little
again.
sister.
Say that again, Harvey.
My
Dear
little
Griselda.
sister.
No, dear Griselda.
Dear Griselda.
Oh, it sounds so good. All right, go ahead.
Thank you. Dear Griselda, my little sister keeps bringing her friends home to see our new baby brother. Can you tell her it's not polite?
Well, I don't know if it's polite or not. Why don't you stop being so cheap and buy her a doll? And on.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
All right,
right,
you're
here's
so
another
good
one.
today. Zsa Zsa Gabor, eat your heart out.
All right, here we go. Dear Griselda, what's the polite way to thank someone for a gift?
Well, I think the best way to thank someone is to merely walk up and say, hey, Groovy, thanks a lot.
I think I would have got that one myself.
Oh, well, just look for the simple things in life.
Yeah, but you're supposed to be a world authority.
All right, it still works, doesn't it? Come on, get with it. Let's do it.
All right. Excuse me, here we go.
Who are all those
Right.
girls typing up there? I can hear typewriting all the time.
Well, there's Minnie. She's the new girl.
Yes?
Anyway,
Well, what are they typing?
they're typing all the replies to some of the letters.
Oh, the kids writing in.
Sure.
Oh, Groovy.
course.
Let's go.
We don't just sit around. Like some people. All right, here we
Don't
go.
look at me. I'm busy cooking all day long.
I don't want to look at you, I'll
Haven't
tell
had
you
time to
that.
add a perm or anything.
Here we go. Dear Griselda,
Yes?
what do you do if someone spills something on you? Oh,
Well,
boy.
first, no, you mustn't be violent about it. I mean, accidents will happen. What you do is, as it's scalding your lap, you say, oh, ouch, oh, that's terrible. And then you leave.
Leave?
Of course, you're not going to sit there soaking wet in soup or something, are you?
World authority, eh?
Yes, that's
All
right.
One more.
Okay.
There we are. Dear Griselda.
Uh-huh.
Dear Griselda, what do you do if there's a fly in your soup?
Well, what I've done on occasion is I said, hey, what's that fly doing in my soup? And someone usually replies, the backstroke. Later. Oh, I gotta go.
Oh, boy. Oh.
I'll think about that one.
Bana Clud was in Brazil when he was seized upon and captured unexpectedly by a huge Amazon. She said, you men oppress us and don't let us get ahead. And so I hunt down types like you. To which Bana said, women's liberation may be quite fine, I agree. But I just hope that someone thinks of liberating me.
Ooga booga, which means it's zany zoo time. Oh, hello, my very good and dear friends, and thank you for coming to see us at Zany Zoo. And it's yours truly, Bana Clud Batty, at your service. All right, we've got a very nice film for you to see today, but first I would like to give you my impression of the three-toed sling lomba. Here we go, the three-toed sling lomba. All right, I hope it... You'll excuse me, please. I don't wish to be rude, but... Yes, hello. For Bana Clud, Batty, yeah? That's right. Oh, I see. All right. Well, you bet I will. Thank you very kindly. Right. Well, that's a very nice person who has one, and would like me to repeat that on another occasion. But now we must get back to our film, all right? So here we go. We're going to see something you're just going to love and something you've seen before, I'll bet. Now, over to the camera. Let's make sure we're in readiness with our film. Here we go. Very nice too. Switch on. And away we go. Oh, and look what we have here. The bison. Now, on our last safari, we went to Western Canada. That's where we came upon what is known as the bison. Although it is often called a buffalo, that is quite incorrect. That means it's not right. Characterized by an enormous development of their shaggy forequarters, topped by a hump just behind the neck. You see that there? See that hump right up there, fella, on the left there? Oh, yes. Oh, look at the shaggy coat on them. Yes. Now, the horns are small and they're set very far apart on the rounded forehead. Their voice is more like, it's more like a groan than a lowing kind of sound. Bison's coat is dark brown in winter and slightly, lighter in summer, actually. Now, the largest males reach 6 feet at the shoulders and a weight of 1.5 tons. Oh, my goodness gracious, that's quite a bit, isn't it? 3,000 pounds. Now, bisons feed on grass mostly in the morning and evening and rest during the day. Now, it passes its time just grazing away and chewing its cud. It's like an old cow sometimes, sleeping or going down to the waterhole, frequently loll in dust or mud, and then rubbergate shoulders. That's trees and other objects to get rid of all them bugs and parasites on them, you see? Yes, that's right. Oh, look, isn't that lovely? Oh, my goodness. Now, yeah, usually the cow or female is leader in the family group, you see. Families made seasonal migrations of hundreds of miles to find better feeding grounds because they do eat up quite a bit. Oh, I think that's most interesting. Quite lovely. Don't you agree? I think so. All right. This is Bana Clud Batty saying goodbye to you, and remember what we always say. Ooga booga, which means the lamp lit at night does the better thing than in the day, if needed to be called upon for any emergency whatsoever you may see fit to know. All right, so away we go. All right, mates, coming now. Off we go. All film to take. Coming with it. All right, hold on.
Too much.
A commercial what? I don't believe it.
Mosquitoes are sticky pets. Humor.
Dr. Petvet, I sort of like him.
All right now. Pull over. This is a grammar raid.
I know what it is.
This is the grammar slammer here again.
Yeah.
Ready to hammer some grammar with the help of the grammar slammer bammer.
I hammer in the grammar.
He's the brawn and I'm the brain.
I bammer now?
You bammer when I say. Now give a nice good morning to Igor.
A nice good morning to Igor.
I doubt it, but thanks.
There now, isn't that friendship a wonderful thing?
Oh.
Igor, word reaches me that you've been messing around with the English language again.
I have?
Good. One more quick confession.
I give quick bammer?
You most certainly do, but I haven't finished with him yet. Can we have the instant replay, please? Now, I distinctly heard you say, Dr. Petvet, I sort of like him. Now, what exactly is wrong with that?
Wrong.
Nothing. You want me to say I sort of hate him?
I sort of bammer now?
You sort of don't. It's the sentence that's wrong, Igor.
Not me?
Yes, you're wrong, too.
Oh.
But one of the words in the sentence is wrong. You know which one.
Who cares?
Bammer slammer.
I care. I do.
Such enthusiasm. I'm impressed. Now, Igor, which word is wrong?
I don't know. Petvet.
Wrong.
I.
No, quick.
That's the wrong word. It should be sort of.
You're absolutely right. Let's see that back up in the Playboy there. Right you are, Igor.
Grammar, slammer, bammer, hammer, Igor. Tomorrow. Not if I can help it.
You could be replaced by a machine.
Slammer, bammer, hammer.
The librarian had a birthday. That was several weeks ago. I mailed a gift the day before, but delivery seemed quite slow. He only got it yesterday. That's 22 days late. The librarian said it figures, but they always make you wait. Post offices are a lazy bunch. Their system couldn't worsen. It's no wonder Santa Claus delivers gifts in person.
Welcome to the library. And I am the librarian. I'm happy you could join me. I have a very interesting story today, as every day. I'll get you today. Yes, you'll see. I know how to frighten you. And our story today is entitled The Goatherd and the Wild Goats. The goatherder, driving his flock from their pastures at evening, found some wild goats mingled among them, and shut them up together with his own for the night. On the next day, it snowed very hard, so that he could not take the herd to the usual feeding places, but was obliged to keep them in the fold. He gave his own goats just sufficient food to keep them alive, but fed the strangers more abundantly, in the hope of enticing them to stay with them and of making them his own. When the fall set in, he then let them go out to feed, and the wild goats scampered away as fast as they could to the mountains. The goatherder taxed them with their ingratitude in leaving him when, during the storm, he had taken more care of them than his own herd. One of them, turning about, said to him, "This is the very reason why we are so cautious. For if you yesterday treated us better than the goats you have had for so long, it is plain that if others came after us, you would in the same manner prefer them to ourselves." And the moral is, old friends cannot be sacrificed for new ones. But the librarian grows weary now, and so I bid you farewell. Go to your library. Learn from your library. Goodbye. Goodbye.
And if you give me a chance, I promise to cut my nails and shave my hands every day.
Excuse me, Master.
Yes, Igor.
But what seems to be the problem?
Well, I'll tell you, Igor, I'm having trouble making ends meet.
Oh, well, Master, maybe you should take the ends and pull them tight, and that way you can join them and they'll meet.
No, I'm sorry, Igor. It's not quite that simple. You see, I'm having trouble making the dollar stretch.
Oh, that's different. Master, I have an idea.
What's that, Igor?
Why don't you make a dollar stretching machine?
That's the first good idea you've had all day, Igor.
Thank you,
But
Master.
what I think I will do is to make a money machine. That's what I'll do.
That's a fantastical idea.
All right, and it's just about completed. I was thinking of it before. All right, Igor, do you have $1?
But, Master, I just have $1 left, and you still owe me 800 years back pay and a new raincoat.
Igor, please, just forget all that and give me the $1. and I'll show you how to do things.
Master, I'd rather not get involved, Master.
Igor, please. I don't want to use the sign of the three-toed sloth.
I understand.
All right, Igor. Now, we just put it in here, transfer it down into the mechanism. Now we'll get it on. All right. Ha-ha! It's working, Igor. It's working. All right, that should do it. Switch off. And we reach out the back, and what do we got? My new invention! Well, what do you think, Igor? I changed your daughter into a dime.
But, Master, $1 is more than a dime.
Igor, if I told you once, I've told you once. Don't cloud the issue with facts.
Hello, Igor.
If you've never suffered indigestion, listen to this small suggestion. Take some mustard, mix it round with a cup of coffee grounds, add cold porridge, nice and thick. That should make you good and sick. But when you eat it, don't feel sad. Griselda's food is twice as bad.
Griselda the gourmet. Ooh, that old black cauldron has me in its spell. Out of sight. Woo. Come on, we're gonna have happiness sweet together. Oh, the phone is ringing. One moment. It's coming from the cauldron. Hello, Igor. No, you don't say. You don't say. You don't say. Oh, you don't say. He didn't say. Now, we've got a real beauty for you today. We call it, what? Hair in the mouth. We call it Griselda's Magic Modified, Modeling, Mortified, Mortal, Monstrous, Macho. So here we go. Now, the first thing we're going to use is a squash. Good. Now, we put on the squash a little bit of black sauce. Oh, I'm just loving every minute of it. Now, something really special I've been wanting to use for some time. This is Dandelion Earth Glow. Woo, woo. Oh, and it's beautiful smelling, too. Now, the next thing we're going to use is a crabby apple. Now, don't you be crabby, you naughty thing. And now we go for the last ingredient. Here we go. Woo! Oh, far out. Here's Polly with another message. And what does this one say? Griselda. That's me. Probably another fan letter. Why did the chicken cross the drawbridge? Silly? To get a peek at Brucey. Wow. Now, as you know, trying to make one of these intricate dishes calls for special ingredients. So here we have some wood shavings from Woodstock. Come on, here we go. Now we are going to take the wood shavings from Woodstock and we're going to put them in the cauldron. Wow, what a sound! And now we're going to make the final little mix. There we go, and maybe just a little bit of powder. Good, good, ooh, looking good. And off to the cauldron. Oh, here we are. Now, into the cauldron she goes. Cauldron, totally in trouble. cauldron boiling, cauldron boiling. So, tasters. Woo! I really cleaned the bowl. Woo!
Griselda, not bad. The Count, Zippo.
Commercial time. Again.
Hey, did I ever tell you this one? I know a mosquito who lives in an old folks' home because he likes to drink a vintage year. All right, not funny. Lunchtime.
The professor said I've got to test a helium balloon. It's waiting in a farmer's field to launch this afternoon. We drove out there, and sure enough, the Zeppelin stood inflated, and people ran around checking things, while others stood and waited. The dignitaries soon arrived and stepped out from their cars, shaking hands and patting backs and handing out cigars. They climbed up on the platform, which was grossly overloaded, lit their cigars, and seemed surprised when the whole balloon exploded.
How do you do, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls and people? I am the professor, Julius Sumner Miller, and physics is my business. And our special business today will absolutely enchant you because it appears so unreasonable. We name it Pascal's Paradox, after Blaise Pascal, about whom you should read. Indeed, at the age of 9, he happened to bang one of his mother's dinner plates and it rang out, and he wrote a paper on sounding, singing plates. Age 9. His father used to have the intellects of Paris meet at their home on Friday evenings for discussion of certain problems which were roaming Europe. And young Pascal would sit in at the meetings and throw light on certain matters. And here is Pascal's Paradox, P-A-S-C-A-L. Consider now the following very sharply. Let me have 3 vessels which have identical bottoms or bases. Identical bottoms or bases. As, say, these 2, I could have a 3rd one. This base is identical with this base. Now let me have these containers with walls such. The walls here vertical, the walls here diverging out, the walls here diverging in. And let me call these vessels little a, little b, and little c. Now let me fill these vessels to identical depths with water. Water, 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 everywhere, nor any drop to drink.
That is yummy!
Now I'm going to ask some questions. Very, very important questions leading up to more and more difficulty. First, I ask, which vessel has the greatest volume of water in it? No question, number B. Second question, which vessel has the greatest mass of water in it? Clearly number B. Third question, which vessel has the greatest weight of water in it? Clearly number B. Next question, at the bottom of which vessel do we have the greatest pressure? At the bottom of which vessel? And now, do you see, you have to think a little. Ho, it's a strange business. The pressure is the same there as there as there. So the pressures are all equal. Now the last question. On the bottom of which vessel do we have the greatest force? Do you see why it's called Pascal's paradox? The forces are all the same. And now we are in an absolute dilemma, because this bottom holds up this much water, and this bottom holds up only that much water, and this bottom holds up that much water, but there's no water there. And isn't that an absolute enchantment to engage in? And I'm going to show you, the proof would take me another half an hour perhaps, that the pressures and the forces on the bottoms are all the same, using this system, this piece of apparatus, which is known as Pascal's vases. There are 3 of them, to be likened to those 3, but we need only concern ourselves with the worst cases, which are these 2. Now I'll have to make clear that there is water here and water here, but there is no water here and no water here. And do you see why we have a dilemma? The answer is, in part, the walls hold up the water which is in these little wedge-shaped places. And here the walls push on the water, making up for the water which is not there. So you see again Sherlock Holmes and the dog which did not bark in the night. And I thank you for watching.
Now that was groovy.
Gronk!
Hello, Gronk. How are you today?
Oh, just gronking along with the breeze.
Very good. Tell me something, Gronk. How would you like to sail across the Atlantic Ocean in an inflatable rubber raft?
Sure, just so long as I can take along a few necessities.
Like what?
Well, like a television set, a stereo, a few records, dishwasher, you know.
Oh, no, Gronk. There isn't nearly enough room for all those things.
Then I don't want to go.
Well, maybe not, but a man by the name of Dr. Bombard did.
Dr. Seuss, was it?
No, Dr. Bombard.
Dr. Bombard.
What do you know about him?
I don't know anything about him.
Well, why don't we refer to our book
Of course, he doesn't
here?
know anything about me, I bet.
Yes, but I think he's a little more important than a Gronk. This book tells us everything we've ever wanted to know about Dr. Bombard.
Really? What's it called?
Everything we've ever really wanted to know about Dr. Bombard.
Oh,
all right, here we go.
Here we go.
Now, it says here that
Sure.
Dr. Bombard was a scientist.
Yeah.
Who took the voyage to prove
that life can be boring without a TV.
That life can be boring without a TV.
Not it.
No, not
My first guess is that it's not right.
Please, don't upset me today. I don't feel like it.
Okay.
All right. He was trying to prove that shipwrecked men could survive by drinking seawater and the liquid squeezed from fish.
Look!
Now, his raft was barely big enough to turn around in and had only a very small
dance floor.
And he didn't have a dance floor.
No dance floor.
No dance floor.
No dance floor?
No dance floor.
Maybe a movie theater.
No movie theater.
Bowling alley?
Bowling alley.
Partridge in a pear tree.
Nothing. He didn't have a thing.
Okay.
Thank you. Now, the raft had only a small sail and a little shelter from the rain.
Sure.
Now, Dr. Bombard's courageous voyage led to...
Severe headache.
Severe headaches. No, it wasn't severe headache.
Not severe. Ooh!
You make me so mad.
You're putting a bite on me there. Easy does it there.
All right. It led to the development of a whole new kind of life-saving apparatus.
Apparatus? Boy, 3 syllables, 4 syllables right there.
Now, if you took that voyage with all those things you wanted to take, well, you wouldn't be able to prove a thing.
Sure I would.
What?
Well, I'd prove that a TV, a stereo, some records, and a dishwasher could all fit into a rubber raft.
I wish you'd just go away sometimes. Instead, I'll go away. Igor, I don't know. I've tried everything to make Brucey work, and he just won't seem to work.
Me too. I also tried everything. But I got an idea, Master.
What's that, Igor?
Well, Master, maybe we should make Brucey into a performer. I read somewhere that everybody has a little acting in the blood.
Acting in the blood?
Yes.
Igor, I'm not sure that Brucey has any blood, period.
Now that you mention it, you might be right, Master. But it would be a good idea to try. We couldn't lose nothing.
Well, like they say, it wouldn't hurt.
Yes.
Hurt. All right, Igor. Why don't we try it? We've tried everything else.
Right, Master.
All right, you go first, Igor.
What about Brucey?
We'll do the routine. We'll set an example for him. Don't
I understand. I thought you just want... Yes.
No, you go first. Then I will go. Then Brucey will want to go.
I'll get my machine, Master.
That's it. Put it up here. Ah, the good old machine.
It's nothing like the Wolfman's equipment, but it'll have to do.
That's all right. We can't all be like the Wolfman.
Just give it a wind up. I'll go fast.
All right, I'll put the music on for you.
You ready?
Ready, Igor. Go.
I have to wait for the music.
Do a dance, Igor.
What's Brucey?
Come on, see, Bruce. Look what's happening here, Bruce. Look at that, Brucey. Brucey, look. Way to go, Igor. Yay. All right, Igor, my turn. Well done. All right, you come around here now. You come around here, and that's going to be my turn. Brucey, are you watching?
You have to put the music on first.
You do it for me. I did it for you. All right, Brucey, here we go.
You ready, Master?
I'm ready. This is a little step the Wolfman taught me. If I ever get the music.
Oh, just like old Wolfie. Go, man, go. Oh, good count.
Hey, Brucey, how about that? Hey, look at the count.
Brucey, look at that.
All right, hey. All right, Igor, get by the machine. Here we go, the big test of all. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish to announce one of the greatest performers in Frankenstein to this day and age. One of the great, all-time greats of stage, screen, television, and you name it, he's done it, Mr. Brucey!
Hey, for Brucey!
Hey, Bruce, listen to that!
For Brucey! Everybody for Brucey!
All right. Here we go. Come on, Brucey!
Oh, Brucey,
get
do
those
it.
toes tapping! Nothing's happening. Kill the music.
Oh,
Brucey, I'm warning you for the very last time. If you don't move, I'm going to take it as a personal insult. I am.
The Count is a gronk.
We'll be back in a moment. Grammar slammer bammer.
Why do you feed Brucey rubber balls in the morning?
To put a little bounce in his day.
I am the Wolfman. Hi-ho, and away we go. I am the Wolfman, and this is EECH, coming to you from the castle, otherwise known as Radio Station Yak. Boo. Ooh, time out. Hello, I am the Wolfman. What's that, Count? Oh, come on now, don't come on. I'm giving you plenty of airtime. Well, you say you paid the bills, but you don't really now, do you, hey? Promise? All right, then, I'll give it another shot. Okay, right, bye-bye. Okay, we are coming to you through the courtesy of the Count and his Dracola. And remember, we believe in the wolf, don't we? And now it is time. Yeah, peace, brother, peace. And the time will be 12 o'clock. 12 it is, yeah.
Heavy, he's my brother.
Well, how very nice to see Harvey slap leather.
No, it's wall banger.
Ah, yes. Harvey Wall Banger.
Very good. Right on.
All right,
man.
is that in Bangor, Maine?
Ha. Little geography joke there.
That's quite correct. Yes, I get around quite a bit. Is there any mail for me, Harvey?
Let me just look here. Here's one for Dr. Petvet.
No.
And here's one for Griselda.
That's for me.
Check out the one that...
This is not for me.
Check out the one that was in the bars there. It's right over there. That one there.
It's for me.
It is for you.
That's very good. To the cow.
Oh, I missed you.
I'm a little too quick for you.
Sorry about that.
Dear Count. Very bad writing here. Is it true that you
not
can
so good
fly?
either.
Signed Wayne. I'll tell you something. A count can do anything, huh?
Anything?
Anything at all. Fly, walk, float, it doesn't matter.
Okay,
Well,
fly.
very good talking to you today, Harvey Zingleberry.
No. It's wall banger.
When I'm calling you.
The castle lights are growing dim. There's no one left but me and him. When next we meet in Frankenstone, don't come alone.
Le programme, c'est fini. In toto. Kaput.